cousin of one of the founding partners of Buffalo Distilling. Happy Dingus Day, Andy.
Happy Dingus Day to you.
Okay, tell me a little bit about Buffalo Distilling.
Buffalo Distilling is a New York State farm to bottle distillery. So we use mostly about almost 100% New York farm products that we get locally to make all of our products, including our Krupnik that we're celebrating on Dingus Day.
Yes, how did you guys get started?
With distilling, we kind of was a hobby that we weren't supposed to be maybe doing, but one thing led to another, and then we found the legal path, as they say, and we started on a farm out in Bennington, New York, but then we've moved down into Larkinville 2015. So.
Nice, you turned your passion into your job.
Unbelievable.
Okay, so for many, including myself, who may not be familiar with the ins and outs of Dingus Day, what can you tell me about the traditions of Dingus Day and what you guys make Krupnik, like you just said, right?
Absolutely. Well, Dingus Day celebrates the end of Lent, so Easter is the end of Lent, the 40 days you give up something or make an effort to be a better person or whatever you would like. So we celebrate it with Krupnik, which is like a Polish-style vodka. It's got raw honey in it. It's just a nice way to drink a liqueur that might not have been that great back in the day.
Okay.
So they would add fresh honey, raw honey and some citrus spicing and some secret seasonings, of course. Yeah.
A secret sauce.
Yeah, secret sauce. Like that.
I've been told that I must try it, so I'll get around to trying it. Now, I want to know what's going on at Buffalo Distilling today. You guys are actually first in the parade, though, right?
Oh, yeah, we're in the parade, too. So we're open, we're open all day today, celebrating. And we have Polish food and, of course, Krupnik. We have our barrel-aged Krupnik and the original Krupnik. So celebrating all day with Polish food and special Krupnik cocktails, which are, you can drink it straight. A lot of people just do a little nip of it and enjoy it straight. But we do special cocktails. We also make our own rye and bourbon, and we make the mafia sauce and all that, too. So we'll be doing that all day. Then we have the parade, kicks off at 5:30. It steps off, as the official way of saying it. Steps off at 5:30 over by the old train station. And then after that, that should go till 7-ish. And then we have a polka party with special delivery back at the distillery from 7 to 10, and there's no admission fee.
That's going to be a good time, I'm sure.
It's going to be a hoopster, yeah.
Lots of dancing,
yes.
I'm sure. Do you have any events coming up after today?
Our next big thing, we'll be heading into Kentucky Derby is the first Saturday of May, and we'll have the most whiskeys we've ever had that we make available for doing flights of whiskey and stuff. So we're going to have a pretty good time there.
And what is it about Dingus Day that makes it so big here in Buffalo?
Well, it's the whole Polish culture, and the roots are still here because there's a lot of people who, they were born or raised and their families are still here. Like, you don't get that in a lot of other towns. And a lot of people are from all over, like if you live in a different city, where Buffalo still has the roots. And that's, I think, really what makes that Dingus Day such a special event.
And tell me about some of the traditions that we see on Dingus Day. I've learned a couple.
Yeah, they almost sound made up, and maybe they are a little bit. But, hitting
old wives' tales.
People with the pussy willows, which is crazy. And the squirt gun thing is, that seems like a interesting.
What's the squirt gun thing?
You squirt people with water guns. But yeah, that's a real thing, too.
It's a real thing people do.
So, in fact, on the float, we have to arm ourselves with squirt guns because the floats get attacked by the general public out there in the streets of Polonia. So it's
I feel like it's just the time to make all of the grown-ups be just as much big kids as the kids, just like squirting people with water guns. It sounds like such a fun day.
It really is, and it's all in good spirit and good lightheartedness. Typically, except for those guys that have the crazy water guns.
Yeah, those like crazy ones. And it's filled with a little bit of Krupnik to make
everybody oiled up and put a little shine on the Dingus Day, if you will.
Yeah. Well, luckily, we have a beautiful day ahead of us. The sun is shining. Weather's not too bad. So fingers crossed it stays like that.
So.
But thank you so much for coming in and sharing more.
Pleasure.
If you want to check out Buffalo Distilling Company and see all of the events lined up for today, just head over to their website at buffalodistillingcompany.com. Thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you. Happy Dingus Day.
Happy Dingus Day. Coming up after the break, Hope Rises is back to discuss their latest initiative with the Buffalo City Mission. And break out the pierogies. We've got Morluski's restaurant in the kitchen to show us their Dingus Day specials. Don't go anywhere. That's coming up.